Almost everything in the world has been recreated or reinterpreted from an original model. Snowboarding is a fascinating way to show the recreation of an original trick into more complex and mesmerizing stunts. Snowboarding was created in 1965 by Sherman Poppin, an engineer from Muskegon, Michigan, who fastened two skis together for his daughter. Snowboarding further became a Winter Olympic sport in 1998. From then on, snowboarding has been intensified and has been changed immensely by adding jumps, tricks, incorporated with riding down the hill. All recreations start from the original and add an interesting twist to make it differ and more interesting. In snowboarding, the tricks are based on the flow, the difficulty, and the creativity of the trick. Based on that, Drew Herder has the best interpretation of a trick involving the tail press because he utilizes all three of those components while still using the original trick. The original tail press, performed by Baton from Onyx Snowboarding Camp, is the main trick in which every interpretation will use. The tail press is a beginner trick in which most snowboarders learn when they want to start increasing their skills and ability to do tricks. To complete a tail press, the rider bends their back knee while leaning back and keeping their weight towards the back of the board. This trick is not very difficult or creative, but set the main part in all the interpretations to come. Kevin from Snowboard Pro Camp's interpretation using the tail press is called a butter. A butter is a snowboarding trick whereby the rider presses one end of the snowboard, either the nose or the tail, to the ground while lifting the other end of the snowboard off the ground and spinning or jumping with it. A butter is a lot more difficult to do than a tail press because while turning with the butter, it's very easy to catch an edge and fall. Butters can also show creativity and flow by adding the spins and jumps into different variations with the butter. Daryl Mathis from Transworld's interpretation using the tail press is a tail press on a rail. A tail press is like a wheelie on a snowboard and you land on the rail while riding the wheelie out the whole time. This trick is very difficult because you have to maintain your balance on the rail and in the wheelie or you will land on your butt or face. It is also very creative because you can incorporate a couple tricks all into one. Daryl's flow of this trick was spot on, making it look effortless as he combined an ollie, tail press, and rail all together. Drew Herder's interpretation using the tail press is a front flip off of a box. To do a front flip off of a box, you have to be a very good snowboarder and have very good control over your snowboard. A front flip off of a box incorporates a tail press, a nose press, and being able to get on and off a box with the ability to do a front flip. The difficulty it takes to do this is not only out of most snowboarders' levels, it's also very dangerous if you were to land wrong or fall. Drew's effort to make it look so easy with such a hard trick makes the flow of this trick perfect. This trick is also very creative because it requires the ability to do multiple tricks to pull off this one-of-a-kind stunt, making Drew Herder's trick the best interpretation of the tail press.